Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It is your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing details. Today, we're discussing a V series, so circa 2009, sort of end-of-the-line variant of the original 34mm Rolex Oyster Perpetual Air-King. This is the Oyster Perpetual Air-King, reference 114200 in stainless steel, 34 millimeters in diameter, 11.4 millimeters thick, and it's 41.9 millimeters from lug to lug. If we take the end links of the bracelet, then the total distance across the wrist is 43.6 millimeters with a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Pop open the bracelet, we'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. I actually find it wears just fine. I don't see any reason why I would not wear this watch on a 16 centimeter circumference wrist. First though, over the top, you can see the lugs are nowhere near the edge of my wrist. You can see that even better down the barrel. So this is viable for a smaller wrist. A woman can wear this, a man can wear this. I could see a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference wearing this watch. You can also see in profile, it will easily slip underneath the cuff, so you can use it as a dress watch if you wish. The watch has 904L steel for case, bezel, clasp, and bracelet. Rolex has its own foundry. It makes its own alloys. 904L, more resistant to corrosion in the presence of salt, specifically body sweat or sea salt, so it doesn't need to be rinsed after a swim. You can also see that the Oyster bracelet, a 3-link design, is polished on its outer face, is satinated across its top. It has a conforming end link that joins it to the case. There's a little bit of a taper as you move down toward the clasp. The clasp internals are media blasted. There is a beak and hook lift lock system that snaps shut. If we get the little tag out of the way, we'll do so. And so it actually positively latches, so you can't just pull it open. You do need to latch and unlatch to release it, so it gives you more security than you might think at first glance. We don't have Easy Link on this generation of Air-King, but what we do have are 3 sets of divots drilled inside the clasp, and you can use your strap tool with the spring bar to change the anchoring point of the bracelet inside the clasp. We also have removable links fixed in place by screws, so you can fine-tune the fit that way. The case is an Oyster case, and this watch is a direct descendant of the original 1933 Oyster Perpetual, which combined the Oyster water-resistant case of 1926 with the then brand new Perpetual rotor winding system. And this has got a little bit of an early OP vibe with the combination of a squat case and a domed bezel. We have a screw-down twin lock crown in steel. We also have a screwed-in Oyster case back, and 100 meters water resistant is the rating. The dial is spectacular with a radially arrayed set of bright orange numerals with white borders. You can see that we have a metallic blue base beneath them outboard. That is a metallic sunburst, and then inboard we have a deeply grooved metallic concentric pattern and an unusual dial printing, not just because it includes white, orange, and blue, but because you see the usual dial printing, the block text, here has been aligned in a round robin fashion around the dial, and then at center all you have is Rolex and the Air-King logo, which is the same vintage new for 1957 logo used on the very first Air-King. The numeral 6 is inverted because these are radially arrayed Arabic numerals. We have gold hands, gold 6, gold crown, all those things gold to avoid oxidizing or tarnishing over time. Pull the crown out, activate hacking seconds. Now you can set the watch precisely to a known accurate reference time. Inside the case, we have Rolex manufactured caliber 3130 bidirectional automatic winding with a 48-hour power reserve, 31 joules, a 4 hertz beat rate, adjusted in 5 positions. It is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer. It uses a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring, so in any physical position with respect to gravity, this watch will keep very consistent time, and it's rendered more shock resistant by a full balance bridge, which is anchored on both sides of the balance, and a balance which uses Rolex's proprietary free-sprung architecture and micro Stella nuts for precise timing adjustments. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this 34mm Rolex Oyster Perpetual Air-King.